Hello all and welcome back to the channel and to this Transport Fever Final Farewell series. Just as a quick reminder, this series is all about chasing down two elusive achievements in pure vanilla mode, which is the Big Spender and Museum line. Now we're also having a slight twist to that by trying to achieve the every product in every city in the year 1850. So we've got time paused at 1850 and we're trying to achieve the epoch in this time period. Once we hit this initial challenge, we'll let time roll forward and re-optimize our network with each new era, watching how the map evolves as newer machinery becomes available. And throughout it all, we'll be building a single continuous line that features every road vehicle from 1850 to 2020, so we can get that museum line and achievement unlocked. So let's get back to it and see how far we can push this network. So I've made some slight tweaks since last time. Primarily I kept making mistakes with this line. I kept deleting for some reason the black route, so it messed things up no end. But what I also found was that this route here, we could slightly re-optimize it. So we currently increasing the vehicle, so we've got 100 at a time going back and forwards. We've made some slight tweaks to the terrain and routes so that we can get a more optimal route in and out. I've made a slight tweak here. We've actually got a raised bridge, and that's to help us with the next phase. So I was looking at the way the everything is running, and I think the best option we've got is to try and build our machine factory so that we can supply both these two towns with machines, and then also Longtown. So my process today is we've got a load of money in the bank. We're going to put in some new lines to create steel. Now this is going to cost a lot of money, and this is why we've now got this bridge slightly raised. So it's basically I popped it here so that it meant the trains were already they weren't going to slow down from leaving the station to get over the hill. They were going to just basically start slow. And I've also optimized those, so we've now got two trains, one with 72 and the other with 36, so it kind of works well, and we've got no issues there with food. Now this line, we finally got this line down, so it's just about ticking over, which is great, and the same with this line over here. So we kind of have, as vehicles come in, we haven't got that much stock waiting to move, but it's all going to change now. So once we get this route in, I've made a slight tweak here. So we've got in Oakhampton, I've put in a straight road with a tunnel and another road here to the logs, so that we can come out and connect up to this station once we've built it. I've removed a few of the actual roads as well, just so it makes the map a little bit cleaner, and the plan is today is to get the machines working and get the tools working for Whaley Bridge, because what I want to do is get these 5 cities into cities sooner rather than later, so if they're all demanding 4 goods, and then we can start focusing on getting public transport working in there as well. So let's get to it. I'm going to say leave it with us for a short spell while this gets optimized, and I'll show you where we get up to. Okay, so we finally got things balanced, and it is very congested. It's very congested across the whole map. Our little machine factory down here, we're getting all sorts of goods being delivered in here and shipped out, which is working really well. And our other construction mats location, that is also working very well. We're getting a lot of food down, which means we're actually supplying the food and machines that Oakham need, so that we've now got construction materials coming to them. And we've got the same with Whitnash. We've got the food and machines, and now we're delivering construction mats to them. So that's all working beautifully on those few trains. Now we do actually have quite a few trains on this route, I must say. Let's grab that one there. So Longtown Steel, managed vehicles, 9 vehicles, 9 trains, all carrying 100 cargo at a time. And we've got 2 steel trains, each carrying, oh, that's only carrying 50 as things slow down. Okay, it might have run out of materials because it's we've got a single route picking up from ore to the steel and then coal to steel. So obviously, so it does have a glut of ore, and then you start using all the coal. So that's probably what's actually happened there. So, but that's fine. We're producing quite a lot here. We're getting a lot of wood come across, which is brilliant. But it's difficult to actually ship everything we get with wagons. So I think this is getting close to needing some train network to manage everything. So the only thing we really need to look at now is putting in this little solution. I'm not entirely sure whether we're going to go from the forest over here down to the wood, and then from the wood to the tools and back, so we have like a 3-prong approach. Yeah, because these are closer, and we could just set up back and forth runs on these just to provide the goods for this, and we can ship that over. And then is that a 1-for-1? It is a 1-for-1. And then we could probably just get the few that we need for this Whaley Bridge, which is 40, sent down, because none of these additional asks are tools. So it's a case of it's the manufactured goods and fuel. And yeah, manufactured goods and what we've already got. It's only extra. So yeah. So I think we get that tool sorted out. We'll have this Whaley Bridge operational. And then we can start looking at making those manufactured tools. But I also need to put some bus routes in. So I'm going to get on with that now, and let's have a look. So we're back, and we've got our tools route up and running. So we have got 2 trains, each carrying 148 logs from our forest down to our sawmill and then over to our tools factory. These in turn are being shipped down to Whaley Bridge, just dropped off in the normal street spot. We've also got a clockwise and anti-clockwise bus route, but we're still not managing to move Whaley Bridge up to the next town level. We've got each of these with their own bus network within each town, clockwise and anti-clockwise, and I think we're getting to the point of where we really need to look at simplifying this and reducing the amount of moving parts with all these trucks going around. These 2 truck sorting stations are working really well. So many goods being shipped backwards and forwards in both of them, which is working perfectly. But I think we've got 4 towns. All 4 of our big towns require manufactured goods at some level. So I think we should look at bringing in the construction of these goods into our area of management, as it were. So I think that's probably going to be our next sort of route to automate and bring those goods down into a sorting yard down here to supply these towns, and then see whether we can get those to demanding 6 goods to start with, and then we can go from there. So I think we'll leave it there for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you've liked what you've seen, give us a thumbs up and leave a comment below, and I'm struggling with some of these names, so if you want to give us some comments, suggestions for what you'd like these cities to be named, and we can start adding those from the next video onwards. Alright, we'll see you until the next one. Take care, that's Murphy out.